David Lyons is an American actor, musician, poet, and social activist, popular for his role as Thomas Murama in the film Hotel Rwanda. Antonio is in the country and will be starring in a local feature film, The Unseen, directed by local filmmaker Perivi Katjavivi from the Old Location Films. Actor Antonio Lyons now joins me in studio. No wonder you look familiar. Good morning and thanks for joining in.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Tell us more about yourself.
I'm an actor. I'm familiar with the continent. Really excited about being in Namibia. It's been about 10 years since Perivi first invited me to come to Namibia, and this is the first opportunity we've had to work together. We met initially in Los Angeles, and I've lived in South Africa for quite a while and doing some work there, and now I'm between New York and Johannesburg.
Tell us, are there any challenges faced by African-American actors in the United States?
Absolutely.
What
Absolutely.
are those?
I think that, the same issues that actors have everywhere, always trying to find enough work, always trying to find the right kind of projects to be a part of, to tell really interesting and fascinating stories that reflect who you are, which is why this particular film is really exciting to me. And when Perivi talked to me about the project, an actor who comes from the U.S. To play a historical figure within Namibia, but is going through this process of really trying to understand, am I the right person to play this role? And at the same time, a lot of personal things are happening in his life that are kind of falling apart. And I think that those are some critical issues that we deal with as human beings everywhere. Our place, our identity, who am I in the world? Do I have ownership? It was beautiful hearing the young people talk about, Africa Day, right? So it's just like, who are we as Africans, and who has the ability to sort of claim the continent or any particular country or culture?
What inspires you as an actor?
Great stories, people, life. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I try to find a balance between being a professional actor in film, television, and theater, and also being a social activist, right? And so always allowing humanity and the people around me and community to drive it forward. And another thing I'm doing while I'm here in Namibia, which is part of the arts activism, is doing some work with PAY, Physical Active Youth, with Mary-Jean Ndira. And it's an amazing project, and it sort of feeds me on both sides. So by day I'm here, being a professional actor doing that work, and then also working with a youth development organization that services, I think, over 700 kids. I mean, it's phenomenal.
Okay. Perhaps you could tell us, or give us a bit more insight to this movie. It sounds quite interesting. Just a little bit of the synopsis of the movie.
So like I was saying, it's about this actor who comes to Namibia to play this particular role. And I think that one of the things that's really exciting is that when we begin shooting, the actor goes on this journey and sort of discovering Namibia and discovering Madume and where he comes from and his people. And we're actually going to go to the area where he's from, and we're going to have a sit down with the Queen. And this character goes through this process of just really trying to understand, am I capable, am I the right person to take on this story and to also get this kind of approval, because we're also as human beings always looking for approval and validation. And it feels like this story is such a true Namibian story.
Absolutely. You're playing King Madume, going to Upanyama, so all the best, and trust me, you will enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. That's American actor Antonio Lyons. Stay with us on GMN as we continue.